What's good, my fellow Tarnish? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get to every mausoleum in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, starting with this one right here. This is the Southern Nameless Mausoleum. The best thing about these places is they always have some amazing drip and a pretty cool weapon. This one is kind of hard to get to. The way I'm going to set up this guide is I'm going to walk you to the location of each mausoleum, and then I'm going to show you towards the end of the video how to get to each zone. So you can skip to whatever you need in the chapter list down below. You're going to want to run over here to this big tree. So climb up here. Once you see that tree, go ahead and hook right down to this little path going into this hole in the floor. Hop down, try not to break your legs, of course. There is going to be some enemies down here. You're going to go over towards the left or towards the western direction. There's two enemies here. There's going to be a lobster that pops out in this little large zone coming up right in front of us, right about here, right there. And then you just travel right through this tunnel. Once you reach the end of the tunnel, of course, we're going to be at our destination, but there is a secret item that you don't want to miss out on. So I'll take you to the mausoleum first. Run along this coastline, ignore that crab, climb up to the top, run all the way to the back, past this little two-finger thingama. And here you are. This is the Southern Nameless Mausoleum. However, if you go to the opposite island over there, there's going to be a pretty cool item that you don't want to miss out on. So we'll go ahead and hop down. Hopping down, you're going to want to run. You're going to ignore the crab. Ignore that crab. Oh my god, y'all are being aggressive today. I love it. Anyways, so you're gonna want to climb all the way up here and hit this right here. This little guy is going to be holding a pretty cool item. That's going to be a brand new held item that you can use as long as you have FP, and that is going to be this right here, the perfumed oil of Rana. What this does is it just literally shoots out a whole bunch of fire, which is pretty damn cool. And you're gonna get this drip as well as a pretty awesome weapon that I do enjoy using, I'm not gonna hold you, which is this one right here, the Dancing Blades of Rana. You can dual wield these, and then you can sauce up your enemies. It has a pretty cool weapon art, which is the unending dance. As long as you're holding it down and you have FP, you just infinitely dance on your enemies until they're dead. But the only thing about this armor set is that the poise on it is extremely low when you have the full set on. It does have this pretty cool hood though, if you're into that. So yeah, let's get to the next mausoleum. All right, for the next mausoleum, we're gonna start here at the Rao base. You're gonna be over here at the Temple Town Ruins side of Grace, and you're gonna wanna go directly southeast to the Northern Nameless Mausoleum. So let's get to it. We'll point in the southeast direction. We'll call out turn, and you actually want to go this way. Start off east first, and then you'll slowly make your way south. There's going to be a spirit spring that you're going to want to activate, and I'll show you how to activate that as well. But running directly in this direction over here, coming over to the left, the spirit spring should be coming over here on our right. This is going to be locked when you first get here. So you're going to want to come all the way up here to the top of this little rocky path. Come up to the top of this rocky path, and directly at the top when you get to the end is going to be these stones right here. Knock those down and activate the spirit spring, from which point you can then take this all the way up to the top to get to the Northern Nameless Mausoleum. And there you have it. This mausoleum is going to feature this entire set right here, the Iron Rivered set. It's pretty dope, I ain't gonna hold you. The helm is actually one of my favorite helms in the game, and it comes with some bear claws. I like these bear claws a lot because they pretty much destroy a lot of your enemies, and they have built-in blood loss buildup. But let's move on to the next mausoleum. All right, Tarnish, let's go to the next mausoleum. Everybody should be familiar with this one. This is going to be the first mausoleum that you get to in the DLC. Right over here, the Western Nameless Mausoleum. It is right next to the Scorched Ruins side of Grace. So we're gonna go over to the west, and I'll point you over there. It's literally just a straight jet over here to the west. From the Scorched Ruins side of Grace, you literally just want to run to the left. You're going to see these worms sticking out the ground as well as these death birds. Go ahead and run past all of this, and your mausoleum is going to be straight towards the back. Hopping in here, you're going to fight the Dark Jail Knight, and he's pretty dope. He's one of my favorite NPCs in the game because his fight was pretty cool, and it's one of the iconic fights at the beginning of the DLC. Good luck. He's pretty easy to smack up, but once you beat him down, you're going to get this entire armor set and this amazing weapon. This amazing weapon is for strength build, so you got your own little Dark Moon Greatsword / Moon Veil ability built in to a pretty amazing weapon. But let's move on to the next mausoleum. Okay then, for the final mausoleum, it's going to be in the Sakadu Atlas area. You're going to want to come right here to the Reclusus River upstream. And this one is going to be a little bit of a hike to get to, so let's get to it. Definitely take a break at that side of Grace before you run over here. There's going to be a bunch of holes in the floor that you can completely fall through and break your neck. There's also going to be these little fly enemies, so yeah, just be ready for that. But you first want to hop across the path to the opposite side. We're going to continue to make our way all the way down until we get to the next side of Grace, literally right in front of us. Just up here. Once you hop down, you're going to see this side of Grace right here. You go ahead and grab that. Just behind the side of Grace is going to be tombstones sticking out the wall. You're then going to take this path all the way down, not to the bottom though, just to about right here, and then run over here towards this waterfall. Over there to the left is going to be the Dry Leaf Arts armor set, so if you're interested in that, that's going to be the location. But we're interested in this little stream right here. Run along the path all the way to the back where you will eventually run straight into the mausoleum. Now this mausoleum is going to lead you to probably one of the best armor sets in the entire game. It looks absolutely amazing, and it's going to be able to raise your attack power. So this staple katana is an amazing katana that has the wheat color ability, and it just endlessly cuts down anything in your path. As well as this armor set has a special ability built into it where it will increase the damage dealt to foes but greatly increase the damage taken by the wearer. So you just have to be mindful when using it, but it's going to boost up your DPS, and that's something that everybody can use for their build. If you like what we do here on the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and a hell of a lot more for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. For the rest of the video, I'm actually going to take you to each location. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so that you can get there at your own pace. Go ahead and slow it down if you need to, but that's going to be all for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy MSensei for now though. I'm out of here. Starting from the castle front side of Grace, you're going to hop on turret, take a left right in front of the Sakadu tree fragment, head down this path over here. We're going to head up north first. Right until you get over here. Then you're going to hop down. Once you make it all the way down to the bottom, past those guys over here, you're going to see this little crab right behind you. Don't worry about him. We're going to run right past him. You're actually going to run through this cave over here. Heading up on the path on the left. Traveling straight through. All right, from which point you then want to go over here towards the south direction. Hop across here. Go ahead and make your way down. Continue on down the path past the birds. Head over here to the right. There's going to be a somber smithing stone right here. Continue making your way down to the bottom. At which point you will make it to the Cerulean coast. You can grab that side of Grace, come over here to the right. Continue forward, headed straight towards that tree. Run past that enemy there. And then you can follow the rest of the guide as usual. The side of Grace for this area is going to be literally right over here. Make sure you grab that and be on your way. The next location is going to start right here at the Morth Ruins. From the Morth Ruins side of Grace, you're going to go north. Make your way into this little lake with a bunch of little worms. Grab the Suckadu Tree fragment and make your way inside. You can grab the item right there, but you just want to come over here to the right. You'll reach another swamp. Once you make it past all the death birds, you want to come all the way here to the back, at which point you will reach Rao Base. Once you're at Rao Base, you'll run over here to the left. There will be two giants up in the distance. Make sure you ignore them, hanging over to the left side of this entire, I guess you would say, large ravine. Use the trees to protect yourself, sorta. Once you make your way past, you're good to go. And you'll be right here. You can take this all the way up to the top. And you have your mausoleum. Alright, this last one is the hardest one to get to. You're going to have to start inside of the Shadow Keep. It's a secret area. So after you defeat the boss in here, make your way over here to the left. Run past the spirit. Run up the stairs. Turn the corner right here. Roll past these boys. Continue making your way all the way up the path. Run into this room. Roll past him. Or not. That's okay too. All right, continue on till you pass all of these large lanterns. Run past all the militiamen. There's going to be a ladder coming up over on your left. Take that ladder and make your way down. You then want to hop behind this waterfall. Take this next ladder all the way down. Okay then we'll run into this room. You can grab that painting over there, slap this wall, and make your way inside of the coffin over here on the opposite end of this waterfall. Once you pop out the other side, you go ahead, run right here. Go ahead and grab that side of grace. There's going to be 2 furnace giants in this area. I've already taken them out. You'll make your way right over here to the side of grace and you'll be good to go. If you like what we do in the channel, make sure you smash that like button, sub to the channel so that you don't miss out. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is your boy MSensei. For now though, I'm out of here.